What's going on, YouTube? How y'all doing today? Today is Thursday, April 23rd. Hope y'all doing good, man. Hope y'all staying safe, practicing social distancing, giving thanks for the things you do have. And hope y'all like the top 5 video, man. That was a fun video. You know, I think we're gonna splash a couple of those in there every now and then. Top 5 videos, you know, just fun topics, you know. But today we're gonna talk about the stimulus check. Let's talk about that. Okay, I understand that that's a big topic. You know, a lot of people are waiting. A lot of people have gotten it. So we're going to talk about that. So Donald Trump and the other people who are in charge, they have gotten together and decided that they're going to put money in the Americans' pockets, the workers, the middle class, and some upper class. I think the cap was like, what, 75,000? So I think if you're making like 70,000, you're like upper middle class, definitely. But so they're trying to help us out. Got some pros, got some cons. You know, fortunately, you know, I give thanks because I still am able to work. My job helps out the public. If it wasn't for me, then a lot of bad things could potentially go wrong. So I have to go to work because, you know, if I don't go to work, like I said, things could go bad quickly. So me personally, when I got my stimulus check, I wasn't necessarily hurting. It definitely gave me a little bit more cushion because me and my girlfriend got ours at the same time. You know, I bank with a credit union and I do my own taxes on TurboTax. And so I did my taxes and my girlfriend's taxes through TurboTax and got both of our refund checks this year deposited straight to my account. So when they sent the stimulus check, they sent mine's and hers at the same time. Like, I woke up and I had $2,400 in my account. So, you know, like I said, I didn't need it, but it gave me a little bit of a cushion. You know, I'm definitely thankful, and I do feel like this will help out others a lot. Because a lot of places are waiving rent. They're not necessarily waiving it completely, but they're probably putting it on the back end of people's leases. But I know for sure that some landlords, they're not, you know, like some apartment complexes are not kicking people out because they don't pay their rent, especially if they've been good and only now have not been able to pay. So I feel like this stimulus check will help a lot of people, you know, put some food in the house, have a little cushion, buy some cleaning supplies, buy some, you know, things that they need, you know. So I think it was a good move as far as on the people's part. The only thing that I can see wrong with this is they're potentially going to increase taxes next year. Like, you'll probably end up paying like $200 or $300 out of your refund checks next year if you did receive the stimulus check. But I don't think that it would be fair to take money out of everyone's income taxes because a lot of people did not receive the check. You know, a lot of people were qualified but didn't receive it. So I don't think it'd be fair to just tax everyone because a lot of people didn't receive it. They're having a talk right now about another stimulus check. I don't know how that's, I don't know, that'll probably be, what is it, April 23rd? That'll probably be next month. If it does go through, it'll probably be like the end of next month, potentially early June. And that's considering things don't stay the way they are. If things get a lot better, I highly doubt that they're going to send more money out. Things I think that people should buy if they do get their stimulus check and their rents have been waived as of right now. I think everyone should definitely put some food in the house. If you have like bad tires on your car, you might want to look at getting 2 tires. That's like $200. Get a good spare. Spend like $200 or $300 on your vehicle. Spend like $200 or $300 on food. That'll leave you with like $600 left over. And I think people should just go ahead and put that up. Go ahead and put that $600 up. I don't. If you're not if you're living from paycheck to paycheck, this $1,200 is not really gonna help you out, because it's basically supplementing the paychecks that you weren't getting. So you're basically gonna be back at ground zero. So that's why I feel like the $2,000 a month should definitely be they should definitely go ahead and do that until things get back to normal. Do it for like 2 or 3 months or 4 months. Like people who are living paycheck to paycheck, they're making like $500-600 every 2 weeks. That's $1,200 a month. So you give them $2,000 a month, that extra $800 that they'll be making from that could potentially give them a cushion if they're smart with it. Just whatever you do, guys, when you get your stimulus check, don't go get a new tattoo. Don't go get some Yeezys. Don't buy an ounce of reefer and try to smoke it all. Do something that'll help you out in the long run. Don't go out and buy a quarter pound of weed and try to sell it, because that's just, you're gonna end up getting robbed, or you're gonna end up getting hurt. I mean, I can't tell you guys what to do. I just don't want to promote any negativity. It's just, I just don't know. Come on, guys, don't. If you're still working and you're not living paycheck to paycheck, make a small investment. Take $400 of that dollars, buy like 150 or 200 worth of Bitcoin, and then buy $200 worth of stocks. Don't buy 200 of one stock. Buy, some travel stocks. Buy some oil stocks. Buy some gold. Buy some communications. Buy some some sort of cyber business stock. Diversify. Put $15-20 into each one. Boom, 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 boom. Download an app that allows you to buy percentages of a stock instead of having to buy the whole stock. I think Robinhood's about to start doing that. I'm not sure of any apps that allow you to do that off the top of my head. You'd have to research that. But I don't think people should go out and buy guns. Unless, like I said, if you're not living paycheck to paycheck, you've already got a few thousands in the bank. Your rent's paid. Your rent's paid till June. You're still getting paychecks. You're gonna get like 2 or 3 paychecks, 4 paychecks until your next rent's due. Yeah, you get $1,200. Buy your wife something nice. Buy yourself something nice. Buy a new gun. Buy a part for your stereo system. But if you're living from paycheck to paycheck, use this to get ahead of the game. And if you're living from paycheck to paycheck and you're not working right now, definitely I would go ahead and pay my bills, even if talk to your landlord, see if they're waiving them to the end of your lease or if they're waiving them until things get back to normal. Talk to them, and then before you just get your money and buy 2 pairs of Jordans for $450, just don't just blow your money like that. It's basically gonna be like you didn't even get that check, because you get 2 pairs of Jordans. Yeah, you can sell them, but what's the resale on a pair of $250 Jordans? No one's gonna pay you $250 for them. They're gonna give you at the most $150, unless you get some super exclusives, and you're gonna sell them for higher when they're not selling them anymore. I mean, there's definitely ways to make money off of buying product and reselling it, but that's an investment. So I mean, if you're gonna make an investment, go ahead, but don't just do something stupid. I mean, like I said, I got mine, and my girlfriend, she's got money. I already had some money saved up, so when I got mine, I was able to buy a new AR. You know what I mean? My bills were paid, everything's paid. I had money in my bank account. I'm still working. I'm gonna get a few more checks until my rent's due. So I used it. Like I said, I bought a new AR, and I still have some left over that's just sitting there. What else did I buy? I bought a floor jack. I needed that. Yeah, that's basically it. I bought some ammo. I didn't have to. I bought my girl a pair of shoes that were on sale for like $40. She needed some new walking shoes. I got her some of those. But I didn't buy no Yeezys with them. You know what I mean? And I mean, yeah, I bought an AR because I like guns. That's. I was already up. I had my eye on the AR. I was actually gonna get it with my next check, but my refund check. I mean, that stimulus check came through, and I was like, all right, buy it with that. And when my next check came, I didn't have to do nothing with it. I just sat it in there. So yeah, especially if they send out this $2,000 a month, that should be able to put you guys in a really good position. Especially if you're still working and they're giving you $2,000 a month for 2 or 3 months. That's like $6,000 that you weren't gonna get on top of your wages. That's a significant increase in earnings. So go ahead and build yourself a little cushion. Buy some Bitcoin, make a little investment. Don't spend the whole $2,000. Spend like $400 or $500. Buy $100 worth of Bitcoin. Buy $50 worth of this stock, $50 worth of this stock. So that way you're not all, if Bitcoin goes down, all your investments aren't going down. Invest in the stock market. If they're giving you free money and you have everything you need, your rent's already paid, all that stuff. Invest in the stock market. It can either go up or it can go down. It's not gonna. If you're keeping up with it, you'll see it before it completely just tanks and your $50 is worth zero. If it drops, and it drops like to where your $50 investment's only worth like $30 now, you can withdraw it. So you've really only lost $20. That's why I don't mind investing in the stock market or investing in Bitcoin, because it takes a while for you to be flat, and you can always just withdraw. If if you're not willing to wait and things are dropping and you've dropped like 30%, 40%, you can always withdraw before you drop all 100% and the company goes bankrupt. That usually takes a little while. So that's why I don't mind investing in stocks. And then you never know, you could do some research, find a stock that's worth $4 or $5, but eventually it'll be the next big thing. I think about all the people who bought Bitcoin when it was $5. They bought 20 Bitcoins for $100. 20 Bitcoins right now is like over 100,000, like 140,000. You know what I'm saying? and that was only $100 investment. So, you know, you just wait a few years and it was worth way more like 3-4 years ago. So those guys who were buying it back then when it was $5 and just using it to buy stuff online, those guys are millionaires now, because they'll go out and spend $200-300 on Bitcoin, or get like 200 or 300 Bitcoins, which was worth nothing back then. You know, they'll spend $1,000 on Bitcoin at $5. Now those guys are swimming, big houses, swimming, and now they're just trading other stocks. So I mean, there's definitely opportunities. Just don't let it go to waste, guys. Don't buy no new Yeezys, especially if you're living paycheck to paycheck. Just please get yourself a cushion going. Talk to your employers. Hey, you know, once all this is over, am I still gonna have a job? And if they say yeah, then just keep stacking your money up, stack your stimulus checks up. And if they say no, start applying for jobs. Start talking to employers. Hey, you know, when this stimulus stuff, when this COVID stuff's done, will I be able to work for you guys? You know, just be proactive. You don't want to meander through life just la-di-di-di-di. Oh yeah, I'm just going with the flow. You know, you only live once. Yeah, you only live once, but you can end up living on the side of the road, you know, with nothing, or walking on the interstate because you don't have a car and you don't have any friends, because you've been just YOLO and being real shiesty to everybody. Now nobody wants to deal with you, you know. So I mean, that lifestyle, yeah, it's fun, but it's just like, it's not worth it in the long run. You never know. You say, oh, you only live once, but then you can live to be like 65, and then your quality of life for 30 years has been just terrible, and you want to die. Whereas the people who are like, oh well, yeah, I'm gonna try and do my best in life, those guys get 40 and they're living comfortably. They're not rich, but they're not struggling. They're not walking on the interstate. They're not bumming rides. They're not, bumming cigarettes off people. They're doing whatever they want. They want to go out and get a dinner every now and then with their wife. Yeah, they do it. Or they want to, take their boyfriends out because, they're making enough money to where they can treat their boyfriends. Yeah, they just do it. They're not just YOLO lifestyle in it. You guys can do whatever you want in life, man. I'm just trying to give y'all a couple pointers here and there, man. But yeah, I'm pulling up at the job. I'm sorry for the weird camera angle. My tripod's kind of being lame right now. But yeah, I might come back with another top 5 video tomorrow. So yeah, be safe, y'all.